Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer. Today, we're doing another look at a different Chaos Dwarfs mod. So the one which I showed off last time only had one unit. This one has 3 units, including these units of blunderbuffs. Now we're doing a siege battle today, so the blunderbuffs essentially act as like a shotgun. Then we also have the Chaos Dwarf warriors with great weapons, and then I think there's the standard Chaos Dwarf warriors as well. So I'm sure we'll see those throughout the battle. Here we are. Here are the standard ones. They look more like regular, I guess, the armor and etc. And the equipment is a bit more like regular dwarf warriors. So today we have Overkill attacking as the Chaos Dwarfs and myself defending as the dwarves. So this is going to be a very interesting battle to see who is going to be triumphant. So as you can see, my grudge throwers are already firing off. So I'm going to try and do some close-up shots when I can of the Chaos Dwarfs. And they're taking an absolute hammering so far. Should I like that pun there? If you know the dwarf faction enough, you'll know there's a unit of hammerers. And I've explained my own jokes, so it can't have been that funny. So far, Overkill is letting me batter down various bits and bobs. And as you can see, he's charging forward with the Chaos Giant as well. So the only units that he's brought today are the Chaos Dwarves, Chaos Giants, and I think this is like a normal Chaos Dwarf Lord. So this, on the left-hand side, on the left flank, that Chaos Giant has taken a heck of a lot of damage already. So it's going to be surprising if he's even going to make it to the gatehouse. Obviously, this is a replay, so I know what happens, but I'm not going to give out any spoilers. The Hell Cannon just shot its own Chaos Tower there, so it's all great stuff. So my my Thunderers are being able to just fire down on the Chaos Dwarves here. Now, one thing that I've noticed, the Chaos Dwarves at the minute, they're extremely good in melee. However, you can see that they're just being absolutely destroyed. So I think their armor probably needs to be increased a little bit. So although it is 100 armor, but maybe it's... I think like where Thunderers are they armor piercing? They are armor piercing, okay. So his initial attack, not going so hot. However, all of the towers here, they've got straight up without any kind of real problemo. So I do have some Longbeards. One thing that does bug me on the sieges at the minute is that despite deploying them here, they still kind of point this way, and they don't actually turn around until they're either being attacked or you do a manual command for them to turn around and attack. So I'd like to see that changed in the future, maybe in a patch. But here we have the Dwarven Chaos Warriors coming storming across the battlements, and my Thunderers are going to have to try and hold them off, and my Longbeards with great weapons are going to have to go on in and see what we can do in this battle. So I think we're going to be able to see some blunderbusses firing off now. Or did I miss it? Don't say I missed it. Fire your blunderbuffs. So here we go. So they're firing their blunderbuffs. Blunderbusses. And they kind of fire like a shotgun. So there you go. They've actually, it's basically like, yeah, it's a shotgun, which I think is absolutely amazing. Look at you, look at them run. Look at them. Okay, so they've breached the walls. They're going on in. They're Chaos Giants already in amongst my Slayers, so that shouldn't be too much of a... Do you mind? I'm trying to commentate here. That shouldn't be too much of a problem to take that Giant down. So I've got 3 units of Slayers to try and counter the Giants. So they're docking at our walls as well. I'm sending in the Iron Breakers here. Come on. Come on. Oh, you can never time things when you want when you're commentating, can you? So, anyway, the Giant's been routed, and it's pretty much, yep, there it goes. Chaos Giant's dead, so we should have a fair, decent chance of holding that gatehouse now, because we've still got lots of Slayers. We had some Iron Drakes as well, and there we go. So we're giving them lots of hurt on this flank over here. Chaos Dwarf Warriors being routed there. Over on this flank, though, it's going not so hot for me, so... This is kind of a lighter defended flank. And we've got a bit of a face-off between the Rune Master and the Chaos Giant. It's like they're just having a bit of a chat. So one thing, that's probably another bug actually. I went to charge out, but he was already there. So it's kind of like countered each other out, and none of either of us can do anything. So eventually I'll move the Runesmith back in, and yeah, he'll continue bashing down the gates. So combat's going okay. But as you can see, Overkill is pouring more troops in at the minute. So let's get some close-ups of the units. We haven't really done that yet. So, I guess oh yeah, we've got the great weapons going over now. So I guess I should really say that if you're watching this far into the video, and I hope you are, I won't be uploading as much as when I was during the Warhammer release. The next few months are going to be incredibly busy for me at work, so that's kind of what I need to concentrate on at the minute. I'm going to hopefully still upload videos probably 4 times a week, so hopefully you won't kind of suffer too much, and of course I am still going to try and get a live stream schedule going. It's just figuring out when I'm free in the evenings and weekends at the moment, so it's kind of balancing my time. But as you can see, the engagement's pretty huge. So my grudge thrower, I think, is still throwing some stuff in. The battle for the gatehouse isn't going too shabbily. Iron breakers are holding the line very bravely. So where is blunderbusses? That's what I want to know. So the blunderbusses, let's look at the weapons they have. Oh. Oh, there we go. So I've managed to get my iron drakes at the correct angle so they can actually flame on. And who the heck's dropping bombs? Is that another unit of iron? Is that a few iron breakers up there? Yes, it is. Okay, so they're dropping bombs down above. It's amazing. Okay. So, over here, though, this is bad news. This is bad news. Let's go into the map view here. As you can see, my units are pretty much losing decisively. The giant's now in, and that isn't going to go very well for me. Now it's actually in and against my runesmith. I am doing the Wrath and Ruin, but yeah, I've got 2 units here of dwarf warriors, one with great weapons, both with great weapons. But going against all of these units of chaos is not going to go well. Over on this flank, Overkill's pumping more troops over to try and keep my men at bay here. This engagement's gone. Oh crap! There's a lot there. Okay, so my game plan at this point was to try and just hold off people as much as possible here. Hold Overkill back. As you can see, my runesmith's gone. Giants in pursuit. I'm going to try and get my grudge thrower up to kind of fire down on that. Let's actually see these guys. The blunderbusses. Actually getting some shots off here. So they're taking fire from up above. And they're actually getting hit. So nice shots by the Chaos Dwarfs here. And he's bringing more troops around. So it's not really looking very good for me at the moment. Despite it being pretty even. So he's killed half my troops pretty much. I've also killed half of his. So at the minute we're kind of countering each other out. But I've won the gatehouse. So I have a lot more troops now to commit to various other engagements. And over here, let's go back into the... Okay. Up here, I've actually got some reinforcements around. So we're going to start pumping more men over there. Iron breakers throwing stuff. Throwing their fire balls. Balls of fire! And as you can see, I'm pumping more troops up here to try and keep those guys at bay. I think Overkill's just sending whatever he can in there. But that's a big engagement here. That is a large engagement. And I'm actually getting some fire from the Thunderers in. So that is... Yeah. Chaos Dwarfs going to take a lot of fire. I've got some Longbeards in there as well, so it probably isn't in my interest to keep on doing that. But, you know, when you're in the heat of battle, you can forget stuff. Over here, still 10 minutes of the battle left. Wow, okay, so my Slayers are going into the other giant. Giant's just stomping, though. Stomping, going around. But again, I've still got a lot of Slayers, more than enough to take down that large unit, that large giant, and as you can see, his HP is going down very rapidly. Trying to get him out of the battle, but I think I'm going to be able to take him down. I think. Oh. Okay. Oh no, I clicked out the back. I clicked out. Panic averted. I'm back in. So I think this is just sending the giant into the grudge thrower to take down as many people as possible. But that's down to 146 health now. So that's kind of like a... Yeah, it's not going to last. 16 health. Although, he has got some decent firing points here with the Chaos Dwarves and their blunderbusses. Blunderbuss! So, over here, this flank is completely annihilated now. So, situation at this point, that unit of Longbeards is gone. It's not coming back. It's dead. It's dead. It's gone. We do have a few units here that are kind of just holding. Yeah, I wasn't that hopeful at this point. I was trying to take out as many people as possible. That unit of Slayers is still going. But now he's got the firing positions up with those blunderbusses. I was getting a bit concerned. And I've still got a lot of troops here, which I haven't committed yet. So, sorry, I was trying to stop myself from hiccuping. We're actually... I'm just trying to mop up whatever I can here at the minute. As you can see, the balance of power is actually in my favour, and I was a little bit surprised at this. I guess my units that I have left are pretty good. So we've got some Longbeards here, some Thunderers. They're going against those Chaos Dwarf warriors, so we're winning that engagement. These units are going to be entering the city. I do still have a few units. My Runesmith has come back as well, which is good news. So here is Overkill. This is what Overkill looks like in the battle today. As you can tell, Overkill is looking very handsome indeed. Hey man, hey. So, oh, a few dwarves have got back up as well to follow their commander into battle. It's a shame there isn't like a Chaos Dwarf leader. That'd be pretty cool. So we're going to mop up these units here. Those are pretty much all falling against my Longbeards. My Ironbreakers have finished off these Chaos Dwarf warriors with great weapons. And I'm trying to push up a little bit here to try and stop these guys from firing. But it doesn't look like they've been able to get any kind of decent firing arcs at the minute. This battle, it just goes to and fro a lot. So they're sending in a lot of Chaos Dwarf warriors. Oh my god, he just went flying in the air. And this engagement, let's take a little look. So he still has a lot of men lined up, ready to take pot shots at my men. Holding on this flank, this kind of battle is going to go on for quite some time. And we're kind of surrounding his sorcerer at the minute. Still a unit of Thunder isn't doing a whole lot. And now are they routed? Almost. So, over here, we've just finished off those dwarves, Chaos Dwarves there. So, it's just a matter of grinding down their remaining troops now. It's a bit of a grind. I still have 600 men left, but as long as my general doesn't die, I think I've got a pretty decent chance. They probably will destroy my grudge thrower, though, unfortunately. But, as you can see here, I'm trying to get my Iron Drakes in position to get some hurt on those dwarves. So that's my attack order gone in.
Stop them!
And as you can see, that is greatly affecting their leadership. Burning a few of them. I do only have a grudge thrower there, so it's, you know, it's a fairly good loss. Well, no loss is good, but in terms of losing a unit, they're not going to be able to use their grudge thrower anymore anyway. So we're wrecking that unit now. And we're still surrounding their Chaos Lord. I think I've sent in... What have I sent in? Have I sent in Alex? Oh, I've sent in a Runesmith for sure. Oh, there I am. There I am. Rambler's in there. So all of those combined should be able to take out that Chaos Sorcerer pretty easily. So... balance of power still going in my favour. And... at this point, I was getting pretty confident. Overkill's doing whatever he can to try and hold on to this battle. And he's trying to get his general out of there, but it's routed. So, you know, that's doing a lot of stuff. You know, a big boost for me. Still haven't managed to take out this Hell Cannon though. So. Ah, the blunderbusses are firing. So we're going to be taking some fire here from the blunderbusses. Kind of want to see how this engagement goes. So they're holding us back. They're holding us back. So these units, and they're killing a few, I think. Enemy Lord's dead, however, and that immediately affects their leadership. Mine is 112, so that would have been a great engagement to see how long those blunderbusses can hold off for. But as you can see, it's been a mass rout now. I don't think he's got really any units left, so I'm going to speed this up a smidge. And so yes, pretty much everything's all done and dusted. So apart from the Hell Cannons, which is kind of annoying that they haven't died, and that is literally the only unit left, I think, yeah, they've gone. So it's just like the last 2 minutes of this battle are just waiting for the Hell Cannon to die. And their leadership is still fantastic, so I don't really know what was going on there. That timer can't be right. They can't last for a minute and a half. Surely not. Oh, I guess they are. Why'd you... Die! Die, die, die! They're not going down. What's going on? Please die. Wow, they're fighting to the last man. There we go, Pyrrhic victory. So, that was a great battle. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the Chaos Dwarfs mod as well. Seeing all of these kind of new units added to the game really does keep my interest in it going. Let me know what your thoughts are about mods in the comments section below. And if you like the video, make sure to give it a like, give it a share it around as much as possible. And until next time, everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.